Hey guys, I'm Captain Jeff Goodwin with Catch America. I'm here to talk about this month's California guide forecast. Now this is a report where I'm going to cover a lot of the Catch America guides, where they're fishing and what they're fishing for. I'll start off giving my report and give you guys a heads up about where I will be fishing in the coming month. First off, Shasta Lake is a very good place to find me this time of year. I fish for rainbow trout, brown trout, and the occasional king salmon during the month of October, well into November. It's a great fishery. We have really good success, and we end up coming up with some pretty good fish this time of year as well. One of the other venues that we spend a lot of time on this time of year is the Sacramento River. The Sacramento River, in normal years, however, this year our salmon run has been closed, so we cannot fish for king salmon. We can fish for our hatchery steelhead run to Coleman Fish Hatchery during the months of November, December, January, into February. So that's when the Coleman Fish Hatchery return happens, and that's our one opportunity really on the Sacramento River to get fin clipped steelhead. So most of our steelhead will range from 2 to 5 pounds, but in recent years with recycled steelhead, we've seen a good number of 10 to even 15 pound steelhead showing up at Coleman National Fish Hatchery during the months of December and January. So as far as I go, that's a great option for anyone who wants to fish with us in the coming month or months ahead. Best way to get a hold of me is visit jeffgoodwinfishing.com and visit our social media platforms on Facebook or Instagram and check out the content that we have that we post every week. That'll give you an idea of where we're at, what we're doing. Or finally, you can call Janie at our office. Her number is 530-510-2925, and she will get you all set up for your trip with us any time of the year. So if you feel like fishing up in the Redding area during the month of October into November, give us a call. Now recently, we have been highlighting the Catch America guides here in California. And today, I'm going to go through our Catch America guides, at least a partial list of them, and give you an idea of where they're fishing and what they're fishing for. So to start off with our list of California Catch America guides, I'm going to introduce Captain Brett Brady. Captain Brett Brady is a longtime, very accomplished fisherman, and currently he is fishing on the Feather River down in the Yuba City area for winter steelhead. So he's been really successful on that fishery, and as long as, or so he says, water holds up, flows are good, they're going to continue to catch some really nice hatchery steelhead on the Feather River. Now, when he finishes up the Feather River, Brett's well known for being one of the top guides in the Western Sierra Slope. Now, Brett really spends a lot of time and enjoys fishing Bullard's Bar, where he'll be chasing rainbow trout this time of year and should be finding some very nice specimens. So if you want to get a hold of Brett Brady and you want to spend some time on the Feather River for hatchery steelhead in the coming month, or even look just a little bit ahead into October and November to go up and fish Bullard's Bar, check him out, give him a call. He's a great guy, really fun to fish with. Next up, I have Wes Hoskins. Wes Hoskins is a very accomplished guide, and he fishes in the Bridgeport and Twin Lakes area. Now, something special about those bodies of water is that they are well known for holding some of the state's largest brown trout. So right now, in the next week or two, there's a transition going on. Weather's starting to get really cool. The water's starting to finally cool off and clear up a bit. So Wes says that here in another week or two, the fishing should really kick off. And if you're looking for that trophy brown trout, or even some really, really nice rainbow trout, you'd want to give Wes a call. He's the guy down there that you want to get a hold of for your best fishing experience. Next up, we have Brian Ricucci. I had a chance to chat with Brian just a little bit via cell phone. Anyways, Brian says that Lake Almanor is fishing for rainbows and browns. Now, for those of you who don't know, Brian is a very accomplished fisherman on that body of water. He's well known for being one of the best guides and the most experienced guides when it comes to catching big brown trout and big rainbow trout, along with some other species on that body of water. Now, when Lake Almanor gets into a certain condition here, temperature-wise, it sounds like it's going to slow down a little bit, but Brian has you covered because he also fishes Eagle Lake. Although many people haven't heard of Eagle Lake, some of you have. It is one of the best rainbow trout lakes here in Northern California. It holds a strain of rainbow trout, the Eagle Lake strain, that is used in many, many, many California reservoirs as planting stock. The reason so is because they're such a great fish, a red-meated, very feisty, very well put together fish. And we all know, especially the guys here on Shasta, that Eagle Lake strain trout are a prize catch. So if you're interested in catching big trout, big browns, I'd give Brian Ricucci a call. He's your man for Lake Almanor and for Eagle Lake. Now, Big Nate Kelch, he has a reputation that's unparalleled on Lake Berryessa. Nate, although he fishes tons of different bodies of water, he does really, really well on Berryessa. And with the gold mussel issue, Nate's really just kind of planted his feet there and has decided to spend a lot of his time fishing Berryessa for rainbow trout, kokanee salmon, and king salmon. Now, this time of year, conditions are changing up a little bit, but everyone knows Nate gets fish. Always catching fish, always catching big fish, and it's fun to follow him. It's fun to watch his excitement and his enthusiasm when he's fishing with clients on the boat. So anyone who's interested in fishing Lake Berryessa this time of year, you can't go wrong with Big Nate. He will be your best option for having a fantastic day on Lake Berryessa. Next up is Kevin Brock. Kevin Brock, he's been a guide in this area for many, many, many years. And anyone in the guide industry who pays attention to anything knows about Kevin and his success over the years on all kinds of bodies of water. Kevin says right now he's fishing the Feather River for king salmon, and that he also is spending a little bit of time on Lake Oroville also for king salmon. So anyone who's interested in catching either landlocked king salmon or river run or king salmon, you definitely want to give Kevin a call. Kevin's a very, very accomplished angler, very likable, mellow kind of a guy, and although I've never fished with him, many people that I talk to thoroughly enjoy fishing with Kevin and have for many, many, many years. So if king salmon are on your list for fish to catch this coming month, give Kevin a call. Now, Jerry Lampkin, he's been around a long time too, and Jerry is a great guy and an excellent fisherman. Currently, Jerry's going to be fishing the American River for king salmon. Now, the difference between some of these other venues that I've talked about already and the American River is that the American River is most often fished out of a drift boat. And that's what you'll be fishing out of if you get a chance to fish with Jerry Lampkin. Great run this year, a lot of fish in the system. If you're going to pick any year to fish the American River, honestly, I would say it'd be this year. So if you want to go out and catch beautiful king salmon on the American River with a chance of hooking into a nice steelhead, I'd give Jerry a call. He's your guy. Now we have Monty Smith. Monty Smith is the godfather of trout and salmon fishing on Don Pedro. And Don Pedro Lake is a very good lake that holds a huge population of king salmon and also some very, very nice Eagle Lake strain rainbow trout. So I've had an opportunity to talk with Monty this week, and he says that the fishing is very, very good right now, and he expects that it's going to continue to be very good, in the coming month. So if you're interested in catching landlocked kings and some nice Eagle Lake strain rainbow this time of year, Monty's your guy. He's doing a fantastic job. He's catching tons of fish. He's busy. I see reports all the time with him on the water. So if you want to get out and you're in the Don Pedro area and have a great time catching king salmon and landlocked Eagle Lake trout, give Monty a call. Last but not least, we're going to go to Roger George. Roger George fishes on San Luis Reservoir, and he is an absolute striper god. I have never fished with Roger, and I don't really know him that well, but I've heard his name come up many, many times, and I've had an opportunity to see some of his reports, and I've also been privy to hearing that he is the guy to fish with on San Luis Reservoir for giant striped bass. Waters are cooling off, levels look pretty good. All kinds of different techniques Roger will be deploying to get into those big striped bass in San Luis Reservoir. So anybody who wants to get out of the delta, wants to get out of the river systems and experience catching big striped bass on a reservoir, this would be your trip. I'm really excited to see how a lot more of our reports come this way, and I'm really interested in learning more about that fishery. So I know there's some upcoming trips with Roger that are going to be highlighted on video with Catch America, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So I love striper fishing in the river, and I just can't imagine how much fun it would be to be out on a lake trying all these different techniques with Roger. I know I'd learn a ton. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, I would give Roger a call as soon as you can. He is a busy guy. He's a great fisherman and a great guide. So it stands to reason that you want to call him sooner than later to make sure that you get in on some of this great fall fishing action on San Luis. So that concludes this month's guide report from the Catch America team here in Northern California. So I would like to thank everybody for watching this video, for spending the time to listen to what I have to say, and for any of you who do call any of our California guides to go out and fish, I'd love to see some feedback. I'd love to see some of the pictures that you guys get from your trips, and that's about it for this month. You guys have a great month of October. Get out there, go fishing, have a great time, and we will see you next month right here on the Catch America Fishing Channel. Take care.